Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today, brand new watch for me. We're checking out 2005's Constantine with Keanu Reeves. Again, this is one I have not seen. No idea what I'm in for, but hey, it's got Keanu in it, so we're going to turn back the clock a little bit and give it a shot.
Yeah, I have not seen this. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to watch it to see what it's all about. Heard good things, though.
I know nothing about this film whatsoever, other than it's got Keanu in it. But he was one of those actors who remains to be one of the actors. Pretty much everything he's in is pretty solid, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I've never seen this. Of course, heard of it. That's about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Let's go!
Oh, this is a mess.
Hey, Bob, we are way behind on schedule, so I'm gonna need you to get everything hooked up like yesterday. All this stuff needs to be done by tomorrow. Gotta have it done.
Boss, I'm not an electrician. I mean, shouldn't we wait for the pros?
This can't be that hard. Couple plugins, couple wires. It's not that big of a deal. We do not have time to wait for the electrician, so just get it done. I'm counting on you, all right?
I'm counting on you. Oh!
Jumping jackrabbits, Bob. What the hell happened?
Oh, I knew this was a bad idea.
Bob's instincts were right, but his supervisor didn't listen. Now Bob's injury could be worth millions.
Wait, did you say millions? Who are these professionals that can help me?
Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client.
But Bob is worried because he doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. When your boss puts you in a dangerous situation and you get hurt, don't settle for less than you deserve. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you every penny. And the best part, it's completely free unless you win. But Bob feels conflicted. He doesn't want to sue his boss, even if the company hasn't paid him for the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing their insurance company. There's no reason to feel bad about getting the compensation you deserve. So if you've been a victim in a car accident, medical malpractice, workplace injury, or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Bob did, and he sure is thankful Morgan & Morgan had his back.
Go ahead, answer.
He who possesses the Spear of Destiny holds the fate of the world in his hands. The Spear of Destiny has been missing since the end of World War II.
Kratos had it.
That's Draupner spear. Lady in the Lake made it for him.
El Camino.
Camino. Only reason I know that car is because of the movie El Camino. Oh.
My precious.
Dude,
Well, pretty much.
instantly turns into Smeagol.
Manuel. ¿Qué encontraste?
Did his eyes
It
just go
looked
black?
like his eyes just changed.
Oh! Whoa! Dude, that car stopped.
How did he damage that car like that? Holy
clearly
shit.
Well,
Because
because
of
he's
that
holding the
artifact.
spear.
Is he gonna fold off that thing and be fine?
He's not getting up from that. Oh, boy.
I believe he is.
Oh, no worries here.
Oh,
We're all fine here.
right as rain.
All right.
Man, that's up there with Smile too.
Yeah, I know, it's out of nowhere.
That one got me pretty good.
Oh
What
boy.
the hell?
Oh.
Oh, what the pass. All right, I'm out.
Get yourself together, man.
Angel City, you say?
Is that our man?
There he is.
Sure is.
Look at that hair.
Mr. John Wick.
I don't want to see Keanu Reeves smoke.
You didn't.
Well, I know, but he's got the cigarettes though.
Now you do.
Come on, those are bad for you.
I think I found you one. Look, I called you As soon as I couldn't pull it out myself, I called you, John.
And his name's John. Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
his name's John and everything.
Only reason why I know that's because the Patreon trailer did. I cut it out specifically. He goes, "Hi, my name is John."
It shows all the roles that he's John in.
No,
Oh.
just the Constantine trailer.
Oh. Oh, had to find the right one.
This is Constantine. John Constantine, asshole.
Don't you be afraid of getting your face bit?
Oh. Oh.
What a throat punch.
I need a mirror. Now.
Shia.
This is Kramer. Chaz Kramer, asshole.
Move the car. Why? Move the damn car.
Something what? Just move the damn car.
Are they gonna toss her out the window?
Close your eyes. And whatever happens, don't look.
Oh, shit. Hey, did his hair just change?
Yeah, it just went white after he said don't look.
I'm shorter silver.
Oh, what the
Fuck.
Free boss.
Oh, it has it trapped in the mirror.
Just angle it a little bit.
Oh, that was wild. Oh, her forehead healed too, even.
Oh.
That interesting.
I need some help, Father. For me. What kind of... Hey, listen, that exorcism wasn't right. Listen to the ether. Anything unusual, you let me know. Come on, you don't need its protection. It'll be like back in the day.
You ever think if you told me more now, maybe I could help out? Forcing some help.
Gosh, how many early roles did Shia get before
Well,
Transformers?
he was a child actor. He's got a lot of
Sound
jugs
effects
of
and
water.
cigarettes.
Maybe holy water?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ah,
Hey.
Rachel.
Listen, Father Pipes, in 2 weeks since my last confession. Killed a man today. Another one.
Oof.
Wow.
Another.
Most cops go 20 years without firing their guns.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I wonder
Boyfriend,
if there's
husband?
something wrong with me, Father.
God has a plan for you. He has a plan for us all.
Isabel.
You got here a dream sequence?
Do believe we're in one.
You're pretty brave wearing a red shirt today, Diamond Dave. That normally doesn't end well.
You know, virtue signaling for any directors who need a red shirt.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, no. Hey. Oh, boy. No.
We still in the dream? It's just a pretty intense dream.
Let me know when it's a dream sequence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks, I've beaten you, and now I'm gonna be done by this. Before you can do it again, right?
This is aggressive. 20 years ago, you didn't want to be here. Now you don't want to leave. Make arrangements.
No need.
Oh.
Joey, wait, you don't need to see this, okay? No.
Oh, that's how she knows. She's seeing it in her dreams.
And she sees herself.
She fell from the roof.
She jumped.
Isabel wouldn't kill herself.
Angie, there were security cameras.
No. They gonna give us the shot of that? I hope they do.
Hold the door. You're going down.
Not if I can help it.
Thought we were gonna have a chance meeting here. Oh, this guy's still walking around.
I would say it was
What
quite the
is-
impressive maneuver.
Oh.
Whoa. Holy shit.
I think this is a good time to let you folks know we know nothing about the DC Comics on Constantine.
Yeah.
Bullet shavings from the assassination attempt on the Pope. Yeah, easy there, hero. That's dragon's breath.
That would be fun.
Wow.
They make the Dragon's Breath shotgun rounds. Those are a little bit of fun.
Anything else
Wouldn't happen to have it in the way.
on the house?
Done.
All right, question.
Lots of
How much longer do I have to be your slave, John?
You're not my slave, Chaz. Very appreciated apprentice.
Then why don't I apprentice something besides driving then, John? I love our little talks, John.
Got a feeling Shy is gonna crush this.
I really need to speak with him. It's very important.
First come, first served.
So you're rude no matter where you are.
Like racing. Whoa.
what is this?
I know what you want, son.
Hey,
Tilda?
Swinton.
Is he seeing things other people can't see?
Flattered. It's still considered a mortal sin.
She didn't commit suicide. This is Isabel. God was the only one she ever believed loved her.
Sorry.
He's still trying to buy your way into heaven?
Haven't I served him enough?
You've seen
I never asked to see. I was born with this curse.
a gift, John.
Endless regulations. Who goes up? Who goes down?
Dare you?
Oh, he wants answers.
You're the one who should go to hell, half-breed.
Oh, whoa.
Fire in the eyes. Look at that.
It's personal, isn't it?
You are going to die young because you smoked 30 cigarettes a day since you were 15.
30 a day.
And you're going to go to hell because of the life you took. You're
Oh. That's a... Oh, great bedside manner there.
No, just being honest.
He always had a rotten sense of humor, and his punchlines are killers.
Constantine, it's raining. God! Hey!
Oh.
Well, he said he wears that and drinks keep the voices at bay so he can sleep at night.
Isabel.
Here we go.
I'm so sorry, see.
Oh.
What?
Well, no, she didn't hear it this time?
Mm-mm.
Dodson. Hello?
Call's coming from in the house, answer.
Hello?
Oh,
Yep,
everything.
nope. I'm getting out.
Is she gonna get a fax after?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is that a crow?
Chaz run out.
By a Chevy.
Wonder how much they paid for that ad to be in
Time
there.
to get an 05 Equinox, huh? Whatever that was.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Big old bugs.
Hey, buddy, got a light?
Said Lotus?
Holy shit.
Oh, that's a lot
So
of
we did get that.
bugs.
Okay, so they can see that.
I know where you're going. You're going to Midnight's. Papa Midnight is a crusader for good. He swore the oath of neutrality. I can get in?
If you can get in.
Like how he calls
Two
him
frogs
John.
on the bench.
Two frogs on a bench. No. I'm with the guy you just... John! Horse.
Gotta be able to read the card.
I'm just testing.
Just testing you.
Is this some sort of vampire club? Oh, you see that? Just turn the water into wine.
Well, probably demons.
Is this a vampire movie? No.
Oh.
Don't get up.
You've been absent some time. Have you come here with relics to sell?
Ah!
I thought I heard thunder last night. Must have been sitting stomach growling.
I need to use the chair.
John, forgetting the fact that it would almost certainly kill you. You know I am neutral.
You were one witch doctor against one. 30 Ashgar. This isn't the usual game. I can feel it. Ooh, spooky. Those bizarre. That expression alone has...
Kevin Rossdale.
Word is, you're on your way down.
What a power move that was.
That wasn't awkward. He's not backing off, though.
Mr. Constantine, I saw
I
you.
remember.
And then I saw you at the...
Regular kismet.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that'd be okay.
I'm not really in the talking mood right now.
Please.
Like he cares.
Oh, symbols over the door.
My sister was murdered yesterday.
Not laughing at that. It's just the amount of cigarettes.
She started talking about demons. Now, I think someone got to her.
Sounds like a theory detective. Good luck.
Well, I thought that with your background, you could at least point me in the right direction.
That was my intuition.
God damn you.
Well, that's a rude thing to do. Gonna let this massive spider go.
And he wasn't rude at all?
Yeah, but that's like next level rude. Well, what the fuck? God, what is this now?
What if I told you that God and the devil made a wager? Standing bet for the souls of all mankind. No direct contact with humans. That would be the rule.
People are evil, Mr. Constantine. People.
You're right. Then sometimes something else comes along and gives us just the right nudge.
I don't believe in the devil.
Some powerful lines here.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's power outage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that's really not going to help. Close your eyes.
Why?
Oh. Wow.
This is wild.
Holy shit.
An explanation as to what that rag was?
What were those things?
Demons? Scavengers of the damned, yeah. I don't think they were after me. I really believe she wouldn't commit suicide.
I don't like the way she's backing up there with the hands on your side.
Oh, was it supposed to be hot or cold?
In front of the chair.
So that's the second time they showed the picture. Did she lose him?
It was a cat.
Duck?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's he doing with the cat?
No, nothing with the cat.
Is he gonna see it
What
twice?
the fuck going on here?
What's he doing with the cat? Is he gonna is he gonna baptize the cat or something? What do we got going on here?
This is crazy.
After what you saw tonight?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's interesting.
I
Right
need
with
you
his
to
shoes
leave.
and socks on.
I need you to leave.
I'm sorry.
Angela, please.
Be careful with that cat.
God, I hate this part.
What's going on?
He's
He's
looking
just
in
deep stare, getting lost in the cat's eyes.
He's gonna see what the cat saw, maybe. Oh. Oh, he's got the holy water with him.
I can't wait to see what the budget was for this.
Yeah, I mean, in 05, these effects. Oh,
what the?
Okay, so that's hell.
I'm on the highway to...
Oh, look at this thing.
That's our demon before.
It's like Mason Quinn on a Saturday before his coffee.
I have my complete head.
Constantly.
That's the same way she said it on the video.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back. Yep. Same thing.
Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, he just smashed the water to get out?
Well, Kitty got out.
You were tweeting. What did you say? She killed herself. What? And she's dead for it.
Just waiting for Shane to walk around the corner.
Give him one in the leg.
Yeah.
We'll say they're doing a good job for me not to at least trust him because every look they give,
It's like, I'm not sure.
I think I can trust you, man.
He feels like he's got some.
He'd be a real good bad guy if he wanted to be.
Ulterior motives. Isabel.
Holy Jesus.
What?
Oh, full Undertaker. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help.
Hey, relax, man.
God, you can. It's great that they're putting the voices out right now because then you can kind of get a vibe of what he's doing.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't even. Oh.
Yeah, it won't come out of the bottle for him when he's trying to drink it. Only when he sets it
This
down.
is crazy.
Oh,
Maybe just try a Pepsi?
Look at
oh,
it had to be
here's
alcohol.
Gavin.
part of the devil team.
Adrenaline, such a good song.
Adrenaline in my soul.
not that one.
Oh, my
Good
bad.
one.
What is this?
What? Oh, God.
Is it like some kind of like tension pressure release?
Oh, look at his eyes.
Is all the booze coming out of him?
When I was a kid, I could see things. Things humans aren't supposed to see. Things you shouldn't have to see.
Oh.
Can you imagine doing that as a kid? Seeing that as a kid?
Just everything's scary. All right.
You try to kill yourself.
I didn't try anything.
Oh, what the?
Officially, I was dead for 2 minutes. But when you cross over, time stops. Take it from me, 2 minutes in hell is a lifetime. Angels and demons can't cross over onto our plane. So instead, we get what I call half-breeds. They can only whisper in our ears. Those with the demon's touch,
Oh.
those part angel, living alongside us. I call it hypocritical bullshit.
There's that.
So when the half-breed breaks the rules, I deport those sorry asses straight back to hell. I'm a suicide, Angela. When I die, the rules say I've got just one place to go.
Isabel saw things too. Dodson.
Guard spotted him groping the body, then he ran across the street. Drowned himself in alcohol in under a minute.
So they did take him.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just, all right,
So we thought he wasn't getting any alcohol in here. He was getting all of it.
Yep.
Why didn't you call me, you son of a bitch?
There's the symbol.
Yeah.
Reflecting back now with all the brown that was coming out, definitely
Yeah.
made sense. But I thought it was just more of a,
Yeah,
he's
what
coming back down
Yeah.
off that huge, like, almost crazy moment, but that was not the case.
I need to see where Isabel died.
Seances, Ouija boards, channeling. Our father thought she was just trying to get attention. She'd tell everyone about the things she said she saw. And then she stopped talking for almost a year.
So you had her committed. How long?
2 weeks. This time.
this time?
It's always 2 weeks, right?
Twins tend to think alike.
I'm not like my sister.
You'd start a sentence, she'd finish it. You'd get hurt, she'd cry. That kind of bond doesn't just disappear.
There is nothing here.
She thought it up, right?
These
Over your stick. What did she do, Angela?
How should I know?
What would you do?
I don't know.
What would you do?
I don't know.
You know what she did. What are you afraid of? What did she do, Angela? What did she do?
That got intense. Wow.
Interesting technique.
These
Just
two-
keep pushing until someone breaks.
Two aren't working well together.
No, indeed not.
We would leave each other messages and light and breath.
Aha.
John, there is no 17th act in Corinthians.
Corinthians goes to 21 acts in the Bible and hell.
This is certainly not good. The sins of the father would only be exceeded by the sins of the
17?
son.
Possible to cross over.
Whose son? God's son?
No, the other one.
This is a sign of Mammon. It says it.
Oh boy. Beeman's done.
Mammon has no patience for his father's rule.
You want my sweater?
It says first, Mammon would have to possess a very powerful psychic. Mammon would need divine assistance to cross over. Mammon would need the help of God. It says.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well maybe people are just falling.
John,
Everybody,
Every lane at the exact same time?
we never have much reason to. That doesn't mean that we don't in you.
Beeman? Beeman!
I have a feeling Beeman's not going to make it. Oh, that's nasty.
Fly in the eye.
That is nasty.
Dude. He's
Ugh.
This guy's still walking.
still going. It's like Walter White. Just finding his way through a.
got
Nice
faith.
sign.
Glasses on that guy.
Oh boy.
Well, he
Oh, so he's
On
going
his
to
way
LA.
LA.
commandeered himself a vehicle, so there's that.
It wasn't just Isabel. I used to see things too.
Well, thanks for opening up with the truth a little
You
bit.
already knew that, didn't you?
Go home, Angela. Your sister embraced her gift. You denied yours. Denial is a better idea. It's why you're still alive. Stick with me. That'll change.
John, they killed my sister. By the time we were 10, they started forcing her to take antipsychotics.
There it is.
She'd look at me and she'd say to me, why don't you tell them, Angie, that you can see him too?
And then they thought this sister was crazy. That's
Until
bad.
one day, I finally stopped seeing. I abandoned her, John.
Where's she in the green light right there?
That's interesting the way they have that set up.
There's meaning behind it.
I need to see what she saw.
If you do this, there's no turning back.
Can't go back.
Can't go back, Bob.
You see them. They see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's your yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely restroom setup he's got there.
How's this gonna
So
work?
do I have to take the rest of my clothes off or can I leave them on? John?
I'm thinking.
John?
That's fine.
A little levity.
Yeah, I guess.
They try anyways.
You wouldn't take your shoes off first at least? Shoes and socks?
No, we've seen that's what you got to do.
Why water?
It's a universal conduit. Lubricates a transition from one plane to another. So,
He's gonna send her there? Make her see it?
you wanted a crash course.
What do you mean like that?
You have to be fully submerged.
Fully submerged.
Oh, that's not scary at all.
How long?
As long as it takes.
Well, that's interesting because it took him like what seemed to be like seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be the same thing.
And he
but-
just had his feet in.
And remember, he did say 2 minutes or whatever. Felt
Yeah.
like it was
An eternity.
an
Yep.
eternity.
All right, here we go.
That.
Well, your hands are out.
Yeah.
Fully submerged.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Or is this just part of the process?
This is probably where it happens.
Does she have to like go, and then John's gonna bring her
remember
back?
he was donezo for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And he did say as long as it takes.
Oh, here we go. She's gonna be there.
Holy shit!
I've always known that it wasn't luck. I've always known. Almost here.
Oh, yeah, let's take it easy on the tile.
It was his. Rolling. Shiny.
What?
Coin.
What the fuck?
Oh, Gavin's coin.
Yep.
Dragon's breath.
I love it. Getting all of our stuff together here.
Can you just kill him?
Half-breed tip the scales when you started killing my friends.
Oh,
Look at that.
Look at this thing. What is that thing? Ugh, there you go.
Look at that.
A little bit of
Full
symbolism
circle.
there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you had a
Sean,
CD
I
player.
really wanted-
Yeah.
Think of it as a bulletproof vest.
That was an interesting way to...
Yeah. Hey, I've got this necklace that'll help you.
Not like this. You just go in.
Stop. You're staying in the car.
Oh, look. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I tell you what, that navy blue pinstripe suit sure looks sharp on this guy, huh?
Well, not so much anymore. Oh!
This man on crossing over, you half-breed piece of shit.
Oh!
Oh.
Au natural.
Oh, we're just getting right into it.
Yeah, right to the battle here.
Oh, guys, I didn't have
prelude.
I didn't have a Keanu Reeves, Gavin Rossdale fight on my bingo card for Constantine tonight. Oh, did she forget the necklace?
She sure did.
Why would you do that?
Well,
Enjoy.
ugh.
Oh, holy brass knuckles! Oh, it ripped his face.
Jesus sends his regards.
True. Just tell me how I'm on this crossing over and you can go back to your shithole.
Give him the old what for, courtesy of JC.
Grant your child entry into thy kingdom in the name of the Father and the Son. Amen.
The blood of God. Whatever killed the Son of God will give birth to the Son of the Devil.
The spear.
You have to ask for absolution to be forgiven.
Working them.
Man, I honestly thought Gavin was going to be more of a fight.
Yeah.
She was my only mission.
Surprised they didn't show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Spirit of destiny. I'm a Catholic, John. I know the crucifixion story.
Oh.
Is he gonna come back together?
Still, yep.
Yeah, that's why they didn't show it there, Dave.
You brought me my resurrection. I shall serve and wait. What I did as we agreed.
Oh boy.
Trying to make a deal with the devil.
Oh, you only get one hit record.
Audio.
Oh, he didn't make a deal with devil.
You only get one hit record? Come on, dude.
Nah.
How's the blood of God's only son?
Stains on the spear.
Yeah.
So he gets the
There's
spear.
her, yeah.
Still has to locate a powerful psychic.
Not really.
Twins.
Where's the amulet?
Well, left it in the car.
Oh!
Oh, shit! Oh, what the f...
That's so cool when they do that. Oh, yeah.
Can't make that jump. Neo could, but John Constantine can't.
Your boy Dom would have just found a car and drove out the window and
it's true.
Made it to his
Bird on a ladder.
destination.
Sorry.
Oh!
It was a bird on a ladder, you liar.
Well, there you go.
Yep, there's Shia.
Yeah. Who's the rat in a dress now, huh, bitch?
He gets a little kick.
You lost what little mind you have.
Don't. I need to use the chair.
No aid to one side or the other.
Screw the balance.
Oh!
You will keep the... Oh!
You dare in my arms!
You're the only one still playing by the rules, Midnight. People are dying. I need your help. Consider it a last request. $200 shirt, by the way.
It's an expensive shirt.
Especially back in 05.
White button up.
Hate to think what he will do to this world if he ever
Whoa. It's Nicolas Cage's treasure.
God, how big it was.
Oh, little monkeys back there. It's terrifying.
How many years has you served?
Like riding a bike.
Since you served.
No, not really. Tell me. This isn't about the girl.
Definitely, mostly not about the girl. What? Cool.
Ooh. Enjoy the conduit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Nope.
I need a little flavor for myself.
Oh, hyping himself up. Here we go.
Okay.
There he is. It's gonna be wiping people out left and right with that spear.
Oh!
Nice. That was cool.
Wow. That was intense.
You're Papa Midnight, aren't you?
And how exactly do you intend on getting close enough to use these?
Half-breeds are most vulnerable when their outer skin is breached by holy water. You wouldn't happen to have one of those enchanted crosses sitting around here in a cabinet or something maybe we could take with us.
Take him, John. Kill him after.
Kill him after.
If you get back, see me over my machine.
Come on.
Don't need it.
He's still doing it.
Answer, you need a collar like that.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I can't pull it off.
You can pull it off.
Did she take the express elevator down?
She sure did.
Oof.
Look at
Holy
this.
shit, look at this setup.
It's not always like it is in the books.
Oh, boy. That's not creepy at all.
When do we get to see the big baddie's face?
Oh, why is it still coming?
That's 18 to the chest.
That's a dozen to the chest.
You know what to do. One last show.
God, I'll be surprised if he makes it out of this.
I was going to say, I have a feeling he's going to be
come on now. They're not going to put Shy in as a...
That worked.
Hi. My name's John.
That's what I used in the trailer.
Oh.
Leave immediately, or I will deport you.
Uh-oh.
Well, no.
They all got the red eyes.
Well, I guess the sprinkler's about to go on.
Yep.
The holy water.
Hey! Well, who was the woman before? Michelle. We got wow.
Wow.
The woman before,
They
I
weren't
feel
ready
like,
for
before,
they
too.
weren't ready for Shy to dump the crucifix into their water
Make it
tanks.
holy.
Oh. Oh,
John Constantine Wick. Yeah.
Oh, this is like John Wick, just rolling through everybody.
Real stylized.
She's gonna need some help.
Uh-oh, there she is.
Yep.
Their portrayal of hell is particularly terrifying in this film.
Wow. Not sure what you expected.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Look at that.
John?
Whoa. Holy shit.
Just so I just
underwater and hearing that. Woo.
See, you're fine.
Not that easy.
Oh, that was intense.
I don't think it's over with. Not by a long
Think we're going to
shot.
get another jump?
Angela, what is it?
Behind
See
you?
'em.
Is it behind you?
Oh!
No.
At first, I was wondering if all of a sudden it was like Isabella, like they switched bodies. Like she didn't know who John was.
I thought it was gonna be like right over the head there.
Yeah.
Posizioni manuals. And
Yes.
Yeah, maybe two will do better than one.
Huh.
I feel like we're getting something else big before this wraps.
Not bad, kid.
This is Kramer. Chaz Kramer.
Oh! Oh! Oh, they did Chaz real dirty.
Seriously? We're going to lose them?
No. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look who it is.
Gabriel. Figures.
I am simply seeking to inspire mankind to all that was intended.
Handing Earth over to the son of the devil.
Each one of you granted redemption from the Creator. Murderers, rapists, and molesters. In all the worlds, in all the universe, no other creature could make such a boast, save man. It's not fair.
Sorrow, passion. I'm trying to read the bracelets.
It's only in the face of horror that you truly find your noblest self. I'll bring you pain. I'll bring you horror.
Oh, boy.
No thanks.
So that you may rise above it.
This is for your own good.
Yeah.
This is for your own good.
How about you, we just expedite those things?
Oh!
I know I'm one of your favorites. But I could use a little attention.
Not gonna lie, this story so far has got me intrigued to at least catch up on parts of what DC has done in the comics.
It seems like if they would have made this movie nowadays, it would have been set up for like 3 movies, and this story would have been.
I know when he was promoting Wick and he was on, I think, Colbert, there's been a strong push for a second Constantine. They talked about it.
Yeah, we can see if it's greenlit.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Oh, boy.
I come forth.
Oh. Holy shit.
I unleash you unto this world.
Nice.
Oh, what is that now?
You're the one soul I would come up here to collect myself.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Doctor from Until Dawn.
Yep.
He's been in a lot.
Oh, go right ahead. I've got stock in
When you cut too deep, you cut the tendons.
Ugh.
Finger movement goes out the window. Let me help you. So it's a family. Family's doing just fine.
Word is that kid of yours is a chip off the old block.
Well, one does what one can.
They have the spear of destiny.
They have the spear of destiny. Or is it another one of your cards?
Go check out for yourself.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well,
what an entrance.
Ooh. Swing and a miss.
Son of perdition,
Time to go home.
son, I will smite thee.
I will smite thee.
Looks like somebody doesn't have your back anymore.
It's kind of a big deal.
That's not good for you.
No, that is not.
Gabriel.
Oh, there goes
Gabe.
that.
Bye, Gabe.
Whoa.
Huh. You still got to smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you want? An extension.
Sister, Isabel.
You're willing to give up your life so she can go to heaven.
Well, that's interesting.
Huh.
What kind of plate does he have up his sleeve here?
Fine. It's done.
Oh, somebody got some backing.
Yep. Somebody's not letting you.
Open your eyes, Lou.
Oh, that's powerful imagery.
This one belongs to me.
It's gonna pull it off.
Oh. He just
Taking
burned
it right out.
the old SNL lung brush.
That's what I was thinking of too.
That's interesting. God's taking you because of your sacrifice, but the devil's giving you life so you can get a second chance at your life.
Yep.
This guy.
Wow.
Oh,
Wings are gone.
Stumps for wings.
Do you want revenge? Secret love. End my love.
He's going to let her suffer as human.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yep.
Pain. Get used to it.
I like the pause.
Yeah,
of,
see?
realization.
You could have shot me, John. You chose a higher path.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was interesting there.
Nice spot.
I have something for you.
Something tells me you're not a flowers kind of guy.
He's gonna lean in and give her the necklace again.
Oh, how thoughtful. Oh. Why are you giving me this?
Rules. Hide it.
Bottom of the ocean, maybe?
Oh, should the old hairbrush behind the ear. That's a sign.
That's a tell.
I've got some cleaning up to do.
See you around.
See you around, John.
See her.
See you around.
It's not always love.
Bruh.
Not always meant to be.
She's probably doing the smart play here.
Yeah, get involved with that guy? A mess.
They'll be seeing
Were you
each
really
other
trying to
around.
ship these two? Were you watching the same thing we were?
I'm not trying to ship anybody.
I guess there's a plan for
Dave.
all of us. I had to die twice just to figure that out. Like the book says.
Oh, is he
Divorce
back at
worked in
it?
mysterious ways. Some people like it, some people don't.
Gum.
It was gum.
Gotcha.
I thought it was going to be a bag of chips.
Nice, and do a little on.
Let's see here.
You did good, Ken.
Oh, look at those eyes. Wow.
Interesting.
So I'm excited. As much as I kind of had fun with this one, it's in a very unique spot. This had a lot of elements. I know, Diamond Dave, you said it earlier that at times it kind of felt like Blade. It felt a little bit like Matrix. And, you know, it was in 2005. So I think that's kind of that style of filmmaking, I think, that we had. So it felt very familiar in that way. Keanu Reeves was a bit of a puzzle in this one for me. I'm not sure if the character was supposed to be that just like kind of plain and no real, I guess, changes in how he goes through the movie. Never too excited, never too sad, just very even keeled. And if that's how the character is supposed to be, from the comics, as it is based on, comic source material, let me know. That'd be great. But otherwise, what I will say is give Keanu Reeves credit as his growth as an actor, because this guy isn't the same guy that I know from like 2025. So he's definitely come a long way, like I said, unless that's how the character is meant to be portrayed. That being said, what a wild story. I'm going to say it's original and different because that's how it felt as a viewer not knowing the comic book source material. Look, it gets big points for having a perfect circle in there for music. Some of the effects, I know you guys like to nitpick the special effects a lot of times. Didn't have the greatest special effects, but I try not to let that bother me when I'm watching a movie because I don't want to get caught up on the behind the scenes stuff. And it's interesting because while the special effects obviously weren't the best in the world, the visuals were very good with the lighting and how everything was shot. We had a lot of really cool close-ups and some different imagery that they used with the characters. So I thought that was really cool. Having Shia in there was great. His character as Chaz was awesome. I thought he was pretty much the MVP of the movie. To me, he's the one that gave the movie a lot of depth, if that makes sense, and really kind of made it come to life. So big shout out to him. Of course, we had Midnight and Gabriel, who are now two extremely well-known popular actors, as if they weren't already in 05. But they did a really good job in their roles. Gabriel was kind of the twist that I didn't see coming at the end, that she would be behind everything. That was interesting. I didn't see that coming.
Well, in a small way, though, they do tease slightly when he first met her. He kind of gave those couple words to her of like, you like to play both sides or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He basically kind of teed it up, but it was like leaving your mind to wander.
Yeah, it was leaving.
bit
It wasn't
until
like
there.
basically, hey, I know that's gonna be
because they talked about the demons and angels kind of playing halfway in the world where they're not supposed to. And again, just a real fun concept and something new. I don't know if it'll make the cut, but the last thing I'm going to end on is if this movie was made today, they would definitely have a trilogy planned before they even did one movie, because they had to slam so much into this 2-hour movie to build this world and everything. This would have benefited from being able to have multiple movies to tell the story with Constantine and the setup for everything, because they did a lot, and this is a compliment I'm going to give it. The audience filled in a lot for ourselves. They would show a lot of things but not explain things, like all the water bottles, the stuff with the cat, whatever it might be. So I liked that, how we didn't necessarily have to be spoon-fed, and we could just kind of either be free to think whatever we would want or fill in the blanks ourselves.
I like the half in, half out with the cat, because that's what it is. Some people have deemed cats as being more of an evil creature, but yes, some have seen them as like, obviously they were like praised as holy in like Egyptian times and stuff like that.
Yeah, I put feel like there were some small gaps for me, but I was wondering if it was meant for us to fill in, because there were some moments in here where they came back and just, hey, here's the start, here's the finish. of what we're trying to tell you here. So I'm was right there with you. I was like, man, is there supposed to be a gap here and I'm just supposed to fill it in, or is it meant to be a gap and they're not going to tell us?
To me,
is there something on the director's cut here, or is there stuff laying on the floor a little bit? So yeah, that's funny you brought that up.
Well, to me, it was like when Chaz threw the Holy Cross into the water tank. I was like, why do you? Then it dawned me holy water, and then I just realized now that's right. He was saying you got to get holy water on him, that way it makes him more less impenetrable for everything else. So I was like, well, okay, so like they throw that little thing at you, and then when they do it, it makes total sense as to like, that holy water is going to rip them all to shreds.
Yeah, I mean,
at least make them vulnerable.
Yeah, I think they created a great universe. It's just unfortunate that when this movie was made, it kind of had a system that it had to follow. Hey, we're going to give you one movie, tell a story, let's see how it works. Whereas nowadays, with any of the Marvel movies or whatever, so many times they've got 3 movies planned to tell the complete story before.
But even for 2 hours, they put a lot in there, and but it also did not feel like 2 hours. It felt like it flew right by, to me anyways, and I thought they did a great job. The cinematography was amazing. I thought the scenes in hell looked damn good, whether it was 2005 or even now. I thought it looked really well done to me, and I thought they told a great story here with everything.
Well, I'm curious too, for all the comic folks that probably obviously know way more than us here, I'm curious what your thoughts were, because did they stay true to the comic? Did they take some liberties? Basically just let us know for the most part of what was, they did this right. No, they steered away from this, because I'm always intrigued to see that stuff from the folks that have a deep knowledge of the comic. So let me know.
Or was like, Keanu playing him as very, zen-like.
Yeah, very deadpan.
I gotta get my job done, because you have to think where his head is at.
I'm glad you brought that up. And my kind of interpretation of why he was like that is, I think when you see so much like death and you see so much bad stuff, like you start just becoming numb to everything, right? Like I think a normal person who wasn't, I don't want to say blessed with the skills he had, because that's, or the gift he has, because I suppose that might not be the best way to describe it. But somebody has the abilities that he has. You see so much death, you see so much destruction, you see so much bad stuff. Eventually, I think the highs and the lows start, finding their way to the side of the road, and you just are like, you know what I'm saying? Just real like blah the whole way through. The thing that I found really interesting about this movie that they address kind of consistently throughout the course of the film is that he was trying to do all these things to get back up to heaven, good graces, but it was all very transactional. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if I do this, then I can get there. If I do this, I can get there. He even said in the movie, well, who do you think I'm doing this for? I pull demons from little girls. And it's like, okay, are you doing that because you're doing the right thing, or are you doing it because it's transactional? Yeah. And that's such an interesting thing. And look, we don't need to get too far into religion here, but this is what the movie is based upon, so you kind of have to. And it's like, for people who that is your belief system, are you doing good things in life to be a good person, or are you doing good things in life because that's what whatever your belief says that you need to do to get to heaven? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought that was a really interesting point that they played throughout the course of the film. And of course, we saw at the very end, he finally made a real sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And that is what allowed him to get the second chance and to really prosper. And I think that was the really powerful message of this movie. And again, it's a religious movie, so you have to discuss it. And I think it's a reflection of how it is for a lot of people worldwide, is that their religious beliefs and the things that they do on a religious basis are of a transactional nature, and not of the nature, I'm doing this to always necessarily just be a good person.
What I was thinking too.
I mean,
I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying I think there's a lot of people who do that. For me,
I thought you were going in hard.
No. I'm saying there's people who do that. Like for me, for example. If somebody wants to, we'll just use a Christian religion. I think that's the most popular here in the U.S. If somebody goes to church on a Sunday because that's what you do, because you think that's part of going to heaven, but you're a bad person the rest of the week, you've become you're doing the things as a Christian that you need to do that are transactional because you need to do this. I do my confession. I go to church on Sundays. I take communion. You're doing transactional things to try to get to heaven as opposed to going out and being a good person and making real life sacrifices.
Yeah, and I think that's what John saw.
Well, Gabriel
at the
even
end. He
said at
realized
the
that.
end too. All you have to do is repent, and you're front
and
row.
I think they did a really good job of showing that. But a very unique movie. I think it's a good story. It's as reactors. Kind of the oohs and ahs were.
It had some jump scares.
Yeah, they got me a few
that car
times.
scene right here.
Well, the
Haim
car
Davis
scene
playing
was
it right
wild
back.
because not all that long ago we saw Smile 2, and of course the car scene played out very different.
That was
you
a
get
hell of a
somebody
reel.
getting struck very abruptly and just walked away from it, which was wild. So I found this to be a good movie. Actually, for being 20 years old, I didn't mind the visual effects. I thought they were pretty decent for being 20 years old. Had you told me this was a relatively newish movie, I don't know that I would have been that.
Now you watch
that
a movie
picky.
in 2005 that was 20 years earlier in 85.
It's a little different.
But
But look, I thought this was an intriguing movie. It's difficult for me to score because I'm not like, super taken back by the plot. I think it was solid all the way around. I think Keanu Reeves, given his delivery, was actually a good fit for this.
Yeah, because I know a lot of times back in the day, Keanu got a lot of crap from the late
for
night
being-
hosts saying, "Oh, this guy
because of the
can't
I know
act.
kung fu."
He's no good. He can't act." I really like that Keanu, as an actor, was able to throw that back in people's faces and become as loved and revered as an actor as
when
he's
you're
become.
when you're the same character in 3 movies in a row of Matrix, then you can.
No, even before that, though, like The Matrix was the one that, from what I remember anyway, that kind of set him off into superstardom. Before that, he was kind of like the butt of the jokes on the late night shows and stuff like that. That's what I remember anyways.
Yeah.
Well, and I can
last
kind of go
thing-
back to what you were saying there. I have 2 things written down, like God was always on his side, or was that really a second chance? Because you could, depending on who you are, you could look at it both ways. To me, that was God like, all right, here we go. Finally, I can be with you on this.
You
it's not
realized
like a
it.
second chance. Yeah, it's like, all right, now we can be in sync. I'm going to save you here. And then, Lou did what he did there.
I like
but
that his name was
I'm just
Lou.
curious. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting too. Like, okay, I'm seeing it 2 ways. So,
Yeah, well, and the thing, again, going back to kind of my idea of this could have been at least 2, possibly 3 movies,
Absolutely.
is all of Constantine's sidekicks. Beeman and our guy Otis from Walking Dead, Chaz, of course. I mean, there was so much there with those characters, and it was just like boom, boom, boom. They all got taken out. So we could have had a lot more.
And like you're saying, like how he was very deadpan with anyone. When B-Man and when Otis, as you guys call him, when they were gone, he did show remorse. He was like, "Oh, I should have called me." The latest I looked up.
they're
Is there
saying
going to do a second one?
Well, supposedly, allegedly, we'll go with Constantine's sequel was announced to be in the works in 2022, but nothing since.
That's hard to come back with something after 20 plus years for a movie that did well but wasn't like just a giant banger. You know, be like, hey, we're back.
He had Wikipedia up, or actually, I'm sorry, IMDb, and it made a good amount of money. It grossed a good amount of money.
Well, it was an estimated 100 mil, but of course it didn't do well opening weekend.
I mean, but if you're looking back at franchises where people are like, "Oh my God, I would love," like for as bad as
230 though.
For as
worldwide.
bad as it was, like Gladiator 2 was a movie everybody was excited to see the second one, good, bad, or otherwise. Because it was Gladiator. Where I'm saying I don't know that a follow up to Constantine.
Well, here's what I think Constantine gives them. I think for DC anyway, with the current direction they're trying to go with some of their movies, I think this character fits in very well with what they're trying to do nowadays, and it would allow them to go a little bit darker, a little more serious. It could have that, that Robert Pattinson Batman type vibe to it. So I think it gives them an opportunity of a unique character.
Back
but I
to your
can see
point
where
here,
you're coming from.
Screen Rant on just 2 weeks ago, barely 2 weeks ago. It sounds like they're DC approved a script, so it's very slow moving, but it looks like Constantine 2 will eventually happen.
We've seen it before. A lot of movies that are a cult classic will get that big push. Even Super Troopers, cult classic, got a huge fan push for a sequel that was fan funded. So it's not like it. crazier things have happened.
I just, the other thing that
Father Hennessy
kind of
was
the last
not
thing that I'll
Otis.
say about this film is, for me, it could have completely lived outside of any sort of, DC Comics universe. Like, it didn't, for me, and I'm not like a hardcore comic fan, but for me, that the pacing of this movie, his abilities, none of this said, DC Comics or Marvel or anything to me. It could have, and that's not to say it's not a good movie. It just didn't feel like a quote unquote superhero
This could
or
have been during their
anti-hero movie.
noir phase that they had at DC. Where
Yeah.
there's a lot more.
DC's had a lot of phases.
Because they've done a lot more of graphic novels than Marvel has.
Well, on the trivia
They
here,
have
I find
second
this tidbit interesting too, that Nick Cage was tied to a director here, but the director left and then Cage did. I can't, now seeing Keanu, I'm just curious how different it would have been with Cage.
Yeah.
Or it might have fit Cage. Either way,
I could definitely
that's
see Cage
interesting.
in this character.
Yeah.
I absolutely could.
Yeah.
Well, he's had like demon.
I'm glad it's
characters
Keanu, though.
before, hasn't he?
He's had everything.
Yeah,
he's
pretty
had
much
everything.
has.
Had everything.
But yeah, I mean, I
Just played
think
Lucifer not too long.
for the excitement of a remake, I think it fits right in with everything that they're trying to do in terms of making something a little bit more serious. Because, like I said, like you said, Constantine doesn't have. He's not flying around. He doesn't regenerate.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, any kind of quote unquote typical powers we would think of. He's a guy who's gifted with, exorcising demons and can live in between both worlds a little bit, but not the traditional superhero type stuff. So I think it gives them an opportunity, if done right, with the way they've been doing things, to really have something on their hands here. I mean, just the intellectual property itself, I think, is something they should really look at. Yeah, scores. Tough.
Yeah, no, well, with the characters too, like if it were to be even rebooted, like you said, there could have been a plan for a couple movies.
Yep.
Ours are
But I do think in today's landscape,
They'll be able to make it work.
Landscape, like if that first one were to bomb,
This one here's
doesn't matter.
does
If the first one were to bomb, I don't
matters
think
to me.
would have gone through. But I did see like the audience had a higher ratings than the critics did.
Yeah.
which
Yep.
always makes sense. And for me, this film I was intrigued by this, but like I thought it was just solid. Like not like mind blowing, but I thought it was just solid. Again, I would be intrigued to see a second one, and definitely a second watch on this. Now that I got the concept of what they were going for here, was there any little things that I missed? But the pacing was just like it just went straight on and kept going. So I do hope that we do get Shia, Keanu, and all the characters that lived back in at least a cameo. Sorts, if the second one truly does get made.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dime Dave. I think there is a mountain of potential here for this movie going forward. This one I thought was just good. Solid, middle of the road. If you're a fan of Keanu Reeves, I think you're probably going to love it. If you're a fan of the comics, I think you'll probably maybe enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know the comics, so I couldn't judge, but I'd like to hear from you what you folks thought. So for me, it's a 3 out of 5 answers. Solid movie. Again, not one that I'm going to watch, over and over again or not, but a very good introduction to the character, I thought, and definitely miles of potential.
Yeah, a very good introduction to the characters. I thought they all played the part well. I thought I loved the way Keanu acted in it. I'll give it a 4. Especially for 2005. Yeah, that was weak. That was a 4.
I just how you pronounce his name was interesting.
Oh, Keanu?
It's like
Oh.
Go ahead.
Connell. Okay, so Keanu Reeves was amazing. I thought it was a great introduction to a character that I knew very little about. There is definitely room for him, obviously, in the DC universe. They could bring him back as long as you have the director and Keanu attached to it. I think you will do just fine. So 4 out of me, and I thought the CGI and stuff was pretty well done especially for 2005.
Yeah, it's 3.5 for me. Good film. I liked some of the lessons in it, and actually I would say it's one of the lower scores that I've given where I will follow up and say that I would like to watch it again, because this is one where as you're going through and kind of learning and the characters are developing, you start questioning things that happened earlier on in the film. So this is one, again, not one that I'm super excited about, but one that I would definitely, again, go back and watch a second time, just because I think there's things that you would take away on a second or even a third watch, especially after, reading about the film. Because I think, look, as reactors, first time watch, obviously that's it. And sometimes you go back in for a second watch, and yes, you're going to catch things that you might have missed the first time. But I think if you watch the film and then go through other people's reviews and reactions and read kind of viewpoints and kind of have a little bit of a different understanding and maybe a couple, again, of different viewpoints that people hold for a film, and then you go back and watch it, I think it's a completely different experience. So I'm not going to run home and watch it another time right away, but definitely something that I would catch again.
I said it during the reaction, but part of me was wondering, I don't know why it hit me, but this had Mike Flanagan vibes.
Oh, absolutely.
All over it.
Absolutely.
So part of me is wondering, and nothing against the director or on this one, but man, just the way they had it hit with some of those jump scares.
Give it to Flanagan.
Just some of the horror-ish vibes that they came in with on this one. It was just oh, wow, what would if they gave the keys to Mike Flanagan on the second one, or even if it was a reboot, first time, whatever. I just wonder what the next level would have been, because it felt like they were kind of tiptoeing that line of, all right, we're going to stay with the comic a little bit, but we're going to also introduce some horror on the Hollywood level. And I'm sure there's horror in the comic surrounding this. Obviously, for you comic folks know better than I. But I just couldn't help but think oh, man, it would be great to see Mike have a shot at this.
They have, I think the easiest way to put it is they have all the ingredients. I'd like to see a different chef.
Potentially, yeah. Again, 3.8 for me. I would definitely like to see a second rewatch of this, because there were some lines in there that were hitting pretty heavy, and just being religious based here with the devil versus God kind of tone that they gave us here was very interesting indeed, especially with Lucifer's getup. I feel like
that pocket square was nice.
He played a good Lucifer.
He was all in white.
He played a good Lucifer.
And he was Satan, devil, or however you want to label it, but he was all in the white. So I found that interesting. And then we never really got a version of God, we'll say in here. So I was kind of curious if they would introduce that as he was saving. Once they, you saw John get hung up on the tiles there, I'm like, we're going to get a shot of God come in.
You're expecting Morgan Freeman, weren't you?
I don't know. No, I was just expecting someone to come out and maybe give a one-liner.
Yep.
But it didn't happen. Either way, very interesting choices. And again, now knowing what I know, listening to the dialogue a little bit more, seeing some of the awesome. Hey, shout out to the production crew and everyone involved on the back end, because the cinematography was still really good. I could tell they were trying to hit some colors like most films and TV do, but the coloring. Folks, when Rachel was in John's apartment there and they had it in the green light, was there or in the green window, was there anything to look into that? Or was it just, hey, we're going for a great cinematic shot here? Because I felt like that could have had
geared towards something.
Yeah, I felt like there was a deeper meaning to it. And there's other parts in here that had some deeper meaning too. But 3.8.
Well, there you go. Look at that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it as much as we did. This was a fun one. Hopefully you get a chance to do a rewatch, and maybe we'll get a second one coming soon. Who knows? So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night now, pals.